Aries, a little ball of fire. So my name is Brielle. I am an intuitive empath. I'm just reading cards for the zodiac signs. I did Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, and now you. And honestly, I don't know why I went and listed out all of them. Basically, I did Cancer all the way to you. I have a couple more signs after you and then I'm done. But I just want to get all these messages out. Now, these are going to be general readings. They cannot and will not resonate with every single person. A lot of people that watch these types of videos tend to be female, so, and I'm also a female, and just going by how many readings I've watched that have been predominantly female biased, I might speak as if a female is watching this, but it doesn't always have to be. It could be female or male. The Aries is the Emperor, which is divine masculine energy, so we'll just see what we pick up, but I'll try not to make them gender specific. But a lot of my readings tend to be about relationships, about connections, whether it's family, friends, romantic, on a lower level of romance, like superficial young love, or soul connections, like soulmates and twin flames, whatever. A lot of spiritual journeys, life cycles, like that's kind of readings that I do. Very rarely will I just get a reading that's specifically work and money related, but of course, if the message is meant for you to see, for a big majority of you, it will come up. So, without further ado, thank you, Spirit. Let's channel Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, heavy Aries in their chart. Cross watchers dealing with Aries. Let's just channel Aries, male or female, unbiased. Please do not bring in specific people that I know in my life. Just bring in Aries. Let's just channel them. A card wanted to flip over but did not fly. We have the Taurus. We have Hierophant in reverse. That is Taurus energy. Some of you could be rebellious nature. Maybe something that's been going on since Taurus season, which is right after Aries. So some of you could be Aries, Taurus cusp. But that card did not want to come up though. So I feel like that may just be more toward the sign, not really toward the card itself. But yeah, so some of you that are watching this may be Aries, Taurus cusp, you know, like very end of Aries season into Taurus season, whatever. But let's just keep drawing. I'm just going to pick out 4 cards. So Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Aries, Cross Watcher, Aries, anyone dealing with Aries, whatever. So first card, Queen of Cups in reverse. So many Queen of Cups in reverse. That is Scorpio. The Emperor. That is you, honey. The Emperor is the Aries, okay? The Emperor is the Aries. That is Major Arcana number 4. Oh, I don't know if I want to take these, though. I'm going to do that again. Let's shuffle that again, because these cards are flying out really fast. I'm not sure if I trust it. Some of you may have trust issues, because that was ridiculous. I usually always take the flyers, but... I mean, I'm an Aries moon, but yeah, I feel like a lot of you may have trust issues. Oh, the Devil. And 2 Major Arcana cards. Some of you are probably really annoying because I keep saying, and probably some mean lovers out there. I don't know. I mean, I'm a mean lover myself, honestly. I don't even know what I'm talking about. And the Moon in reverse. Oh my god. So you have three Major Arcanas and a higher suit. Alright, so let's look at this. So yeah, the overall energy, codependent energy. You are in your element, but at the same time you're not. There are 4 different signs you could be dealing with. You could have Scorpio somewhere in your chart. Aries is very prominent here, so you could have double Aries in your chart somewhere, like maybe an Aries Sun and Moon, or Sun Rising, Venus, whatever, just double Aries. There's also Capricorn and Pisces with the Moon energy. So with the Queen of Cups in reverse, like I was saying, emotional insecurity, codependency. Alright, codependency, maybe, and you have double codependency because the Devil card. Some of you could be more in a karmic relationship right now, okay? Maybe you're like being a little clingy to someone that you're with, you know? This is like the shadow side of the Lovers, okay? The Devil card, let's let that focus real quick. Alright, yeah, the Devil card could be very... yeah, it's a shadow element to the Lovers. Like traditionally, like a traditional tarot card, the Devil is just kind of like standing in front of the Lovers that are kind of shackled and chained to them, as if he was marrying them. It's like making the deal with the Devil, you know? This is, again, Capricorn energy, Aries, and Pisces for any of you who did not listen the first time. But yeah, I feel like you could be in some type of karmic connection with someone. Maybe, Yeah, very codependent energy. There may be some addictions going on, some type of obsession, you know, very clingy energy, very possessive. I know Aries can be pretty possessive in their relationships if this is an Aries Venus. Yeah, just very like, also I think that is Scorpio Venus too, very possessive. It's just like, I want, like, this is my person, you can't have them, you know? Some of you may be kind of like worried about what your partner is up to. Maybe some of you think, oh, that someone's cheating on you, whatever. With the moon in reverse, this is like release of fear, unhappiness, and confusion. I feel like so some of you might be kind of getting out of that energy of not really being trusting. Like I said when I drew those 2 cards, I was like, I don't know if I trust that. I never just say that. So I feel like a lot of you may be having trust issues in a relationship, and for good reason probably, because it does seem like a karmic relationship. Whatever this relationship is probably not really meant for you to stay in, but it's meant for you to kind of, it's definitely something that has to do with your growth. Maybe it will teach you how to be more trusting, you know? You may be the type of, like, maybe girlfriend or boyfriend that just wants control over the relationship so much, and you don't really trust your partner to be with someone else. Maybe your partner is hot, you know? Maybe you're with someone who is so hot, and you're just like, oh, they're probably cheating on me. They're probably going to find someone better than me, you know? Maybe some of you try to keep them around you, like, using sex, you know? That's a very sexual card. You know, maybe like almost trying to make an ultimatum, like, oh, if you don't do this for me, I'm not gonna have sex with you. You know, like that type of thing. Like very, very toxic type of trait though. The Emperor is authority, father figure, structure, solid foundation. I feel like yeah, you're trying to force a solid foundation in very toxic ways because you're not trusting right now. Very codependent, very purely sexual type of energy. Not really enough love going on right now. And I feel like a lot of you may be releasing that fear. A lot of you may be releasing that negative, toxic energy of just wanting to hold on to someone in the worst kind of ways, you know? So you really got to get out of that energy of just wanting, you know, you got to get out of that energy of trying to hold someone in very toxic ways. Don't use sex to keep someone with you, to keep a stable connection. If it's not a stable connection, it's not a stable connection. A lot of you may have an imbalanced throat chakra that's heavy blue and it's upside down. So this, the throat chakra in reverse, disloyal, distant, self-righteous, quiet, and moody. Okay? That is moodiness in the moon card. Like, these cards are very corresponding with each other. So, again, you could be a male dealing with a female, maybe a water sign, worried about their loyalty, maybe questioning their loyalty. Or maybe it could be you that's a female, whatever, because I know a lot of people that watch these are male or female. Like I said, not biased. It could be either male or female because you do have masculine and feminine energy right now. But I feel like you're out of your element right now and very immature energy, you know? Just really codependent. I feel like you're more worried about disloyalty. Maybe you've been cheated on in the past. Maybe there was a love interest that skipped out on you. Maybe you never even got together. But, like, you know, just someone that you were into, maybe maybe you feel like, oh, they did you dirty, you know, and you kind of add them to your list of people that did you wrong, you know. Again, I feel like either cheated on or maybe someone kind of like left you behind for like a better opportunity, and maybe if you're in a relationship right now, you're worried that this person's going to do that too. I see some of you coming out of it, but there's a lot of negative energy, a lot of control, just trying to keep a stable foundation in the most toxic way, okay? Do not be a karmic, okay? You could, like, honestly, to be completely honest, some of you Aries, you could be in a karmic relationship. You could be the karmic, you know? You could be the karmic, or you're just dealing with a karmic, you know? You could be like a divine masculine because the Emperor is like the king of kings, okay? So you could be the divine masculine energy dealing with a karmic female energy, or you could be the feminine energy that is the karmic and very insecure, very worried about what your partner is up to. Maybe you feel like they're slipping from your fingers and you're trying to, like, use sex to keep them around. Please don't do that, honey. If it's not for you, do not try to force it, okay? Let's pull 2 more cards for Aries. This codependent, very toxic, very karmic type of energy for Aries. Okay, so you got the Sun in reverse and Temperance. All right. So Temperance, that's like mutual feelings, but given how negative this is, I feel like, honestly, you may be in like a connection where you both mutually don't trust each other, you know? Like, if that makes any sense at all, because the sun is in reverse here. I feel like you guys are both sharing mutual dark sides of each other, you know, the dark sides of the relationship. I feel like whoever this is, whatever relationship you're in right now, not really going so well, you know. Of course, it's not going to apply for every single Aries, but I feel like this is just a connection. It's karmic. It's maybe kind of toxic, purely sexual, maybe worried about them cheating on you, maybe just using them for sex or using sex to get your way. I feel like, you know, deep down, you don't trust them, they don't trust you. Maybe you both are seeing other people. Maybe you're both flirting with other people, but I feel like this connection is not really a positive one. It's probably something that was meant to happen to teach you lessons, to have a better connection later on. But this connection you have right now, not so positive. Not looking so good, alright? This is just karmic. And don't come at me in the comments and be like, me and my boyfriend, me and my girlfriend, we're doing great. Okay, whatever. And this reading is not for you. You know, this could be something that happened in the past. This could be some fears that you're having right now in a relationship that you feel is pretty solid. But all I'm saying is, some of you may be very sexual and using that to get your way, and don't do that. Okay, don't do that. If it's just like a friends with benefits, no strings attached type of connection, and it's just about sex, all right, whatever, do what you want. But don't confuse just sex with love. Okay, don't do that. Okay, any Aries that is connecting with that message, because again, I feel like whatever this relationship is, not really going so well. I feel like it's not going to last long term. It's not going to be successful, and I feel like maybe you both see that and you're worried, so you're trying to cling on as much as you can. Don't let it go. If it's not for you, let it go. All right, let's pull some. And again, I'm sorry for this tough love, Aries, but I know a lot of you can be very possessive in nature, but like you cannot use sex to get your way. For those of you who are really fiery and just trying to use your lady bits or your man bits to keep a relationship going. If it's over, it's over, alright? If it's over, it's over. Don't sit here having trust issues, you know. Again, it could be mutual. You could be like not even trusting each other. You could mutually just be like, yeah, this isn't going to last long. This is not a long-term relationship. You know, maybe you both are on the same page of like, this is purely sexual. I don't really know if I trust you. I don't really want to be in a relationship with you. I saw 12-12, 3-3. So, it could be a confirmation. You have heart-to-heart conversations in reverse. Again, I feel like you and this person don't really connect that much on like a heartfelt level. I feel like it's really just purely sexual type of connection. You could probably fix it with a heart-to-heart conversation, but I feel like for some of you it's kind of like dead in the water, honestly. And again, I'm sorry if this is something you don't want to hear, but like I'm just showing you that like not all my readings are going to be like happy and smiles and daisies, alright? Whoever is resonating with this, Aries, you're in a toxic relationship. I'm sorry, like, you know, or if you're not toxic, it's just purely sexual. It's not romantic. You know, you guys probably don't really like sit down and cuddle after sex and like talk to each other and just have a heart-to-heart conversation. It's probably very cold, very okay. Let me take your last Gatorade, hand you a towel, and leave. I'm sorry if it's like really vulgar. I know most people that watch these are a little older anyway, so honestly, who cares? But like, try to keep it PG for the kids. But yeah. So for a few of you, just not really that trusting. I feel like you haven't really given yourselves a chance to get to know each other, you know. And again, you could. For some of you, you could. This could be like the beginning stages of a relationship where you're still not trusting them yet. Again, I just feel that whole sense of, I don't trust this person. Learn to trust some people, alright? And also at the bottom of the deck is let go of control issues, Aries. This is very Aries. Okay, allow the situation to unfold naturally. Do not try to control the situation. If it's not for you, do not try to keep it. Do not try to use sex to get your way, you know? Actually, if you want to have a heart-to-heart conversation, you can. Again, for some of you, the heart chakra is very out of balance. It's more of a sexual type of connection, not really any love there. The heart chakra in reverse, jealous, bitter, indifferent, and anxious. A lot of jealousy going on, alright? So again, you can solve it just by actually talking to this person that you're with. It may be just like having a real heart-to-heart conversation, but I feel like you guys don't really allow yourselves to have that heart-to-heart conversation. Again, I feel like it's just like, it's like you are dating a one-night stand, you know? Like maybe it's a friend with benefit or whatever. Maybe like you're jealous whenever they're around other people and like you want them to yourself, but at the same time it's not really an official relationship type of thing. Or maybe even if you say it's an official relationship, it's just a karmic connection. You're not meant to be together. You're not meant to stay together. You're meant to learn your lessons and go. You're maybe meant to learn not to control things. Maybe learn to be more trusting. And again, let go of control issues for future relationships, better, stronger connections. But as of right now, I feel like, you know, you can try to salvage this, get to know each other, you know, actually talk to each other after you do a little hokey pokey, whatever. Maybe actually try to connect with this person on like a more meaningful level, or just push them aside and just actually establish a real connection. You know, you can hold on to this connection as long as you want to, but I feel like for anyone who's watching this, it's probably just more sexual. You know, again, for some of you, I do feel like you are trying to get out of that energy. You're trying to establish a stronger connection if this is like a new relationship. But if it's someone that you've been with for a while, and it's purely sexual, a lot of jealousy, a lot of competition, a lot of possessiveness, let it go. Not meant for you, alright? Little tough love. Maybe you'll get a more positive reading next time, Aries. But honestly, it's like I'd rather you hear these messages and know about it and just kind of see how it resonates and either do something to fix it or leave behind something that isn't serving you than just giving you a bunch of fluff and having you think, oh my god, this is my soulmate. Because not every reading is soulmate connection, alright? Not every reading. Not every person is dealing with a soulmate right now. Not everyone. A lot of people are. A lot of people are going into the year of the Aquarius. A lot of people are meeting their soulmates, twin flames, connections. A lot of people are having spiritual awakening. You're probably on your way to doing that, okay? You're probably on your way to doing that. If you want to salvage this relationship, you got to make the effort. Otherwise, it's just dead in the water, all right? All right. Do not use sex to get your way, Aries. I don't know why I keep thinking that. I just feel like a lot of you are just very, like, almost like players, very sexual people. And you feel like that's like the most important thing of a relationship. Nope, you gotta talk to them, alright? You gotta have little cuddle sessions, actually get to know them, like maybe learn their birthday. I'm like making you guys sound so superficial, I'm sorry, but yeah, no, like maybe learn more about them. You know, learn about their childhood, learn about their family, learn their middle name, their last name, their birthday, what's their favorite color, you know? Stuff like that, you know, like it could just be very superficial. If you want to make the effort, you can. But again, I just feel like for a lot of you, it's just a purely sexual type of relationship that you're in, or attraction that you have with them. Maybe they're not even really showing you any interest, and they're not like giving you the time of the day at all. And you're just over here just thinking like, oh yeah, this person, they're into me. It's like maybe they're not. Maybe they're not into you. Maybe it's just sexual. You know, if they're over here flirting with other people, are they into you? You know, how do you know? You know, so just let go of that possessive type of energy, alright, Aries? So, sorry for this tough love reading. Hopefully you'll be a little more compassionate next time, but until then, I will see you later, Aries.